Hi friends, this is Sanjay Agarwal. I am the founder and CEO for International School of Design. International School of Design made a humble beginning about 3 years back, and it makes me happy to say that we are today at about 30 centers in the country. The idea behind starting INSD was that there is a dearth of fashion education and design education in the country, and with all the other players in the industry, there was not too much of players who were giving a lot of practical knowledge to the students. So the idea behind starting INSD was to give more of practical know-how, more like people in the USA or in the UK, they have their design schools, and they usually want to give more practical knowledge because a hands-on experience is more important for a design student more than a theoretical knowledge. So basically INSD, I can say INSD is an organization which will cater to the needs of the students or cater to the need of the designers as it is required, as the industry wants, as the designer wants, and what is the need of the hour. So that is what is INSD.
Okay, what is your vision from the INSD?
Well, the vision of INSD is very clear. Today we are at 30 centers. In the next 3 years we have to reach to about 100 centers in the country. Apart from only making centers, the idea behind INSD's vision is to give the maximum to the student, because we are what our students are. For me, the growth of INSD means the growth of our students. If tomorrow our students go up and be called the famous designers of India and they make a name for themselves in this world, so the most happiest person on earth would be me. And that is what is the vision of INSD, that we want our students to be the best. And that's why we chose to give practical knowledge, the best of the teaching experience, the best of the practical know-how, the best of the industry interface for our students. So that is the vision of INSD.
Okay. Where do you want your students to reach?
If there is any peak above Mount Everest, so that is where I want them to reach actually. See, what happens is that when we talk about the students, I always get very sentimental whenever I talk about our students, and the reason why my emotions are attached with my students is because I treat them like my own son and daughter. And the only vision which I have for them is to make them reach a level where they are self-independent. They don't have to bow down their heads in front of anyone else. They are their own brands in their own way. Each name which passes out of INSD becomes a brand. So that is my vision for my students, and that is why we keep conducting regular seminars, regular industry interface, so that we can actually show the students where they have to reach and how they have to reach and which is the right path.